To start with, I want to mention the Galileo's claim, which states that at the absence of air resistance and in a given location on the Earth, all the objects fall with the same constant acceleration, which we now know as gravitational acceleration. This falling with constant acceleration state is called as free fall, which is with absence of any other forces but gravity. In ideal conditions, the distance fallen, the distance traveled in gravitational acceleration with constant gravitational acceleration is shown as above. Other major aspect of my experiment, my project, is relative motion, which is the motion of an object observed from a different frame. It is formulated as above. In this experiment, we have a frame with a spring attached on the bottom. We have a rod, and we have this 2 meters long measuring tape to measure the distance traveled. Experiment is set as shown and it is recorded. Basically the frame, like the setup consisting of frame, spring and rod, is being dropped down, and as you can see, it is slow motioned to observe the time intervals and the distances traveled. The results of the 2 trials that I have shown are as in the tables. After analyzing these graphs, it's possible to say that they have traveled the same distances in the same time intervals, similar distances, and it's possible to state that they have maintained their relative positions. As you can see in the second graph, the initial height difference from the ground is decreasing after the release. This is because of the springs effect, which causes the center of masses of both objects to align, which creates better observation. The frame's gravitational acceleration, average acceleration, is shown as above. As you can see from there's a 4.36% error from compared to the gravitational acceleration constant. Conclusion: the main objective of this experiment, which is the observation of maintenance of relative position in free fall, was accomplished. By looking at the graph of distances traveled for both frame and rod, it's possible to say that they have accelerated with the same constant acceleration and they did very similar motions. These sort of little errors were caused by some possible sources. These sources can be listed as the misalignment while release, very slight, but it should not be neglected. Also, the springs inconsistent effect in trials. Camera's resolution and refresh rate is also very crucial and can be seen as a possible source of error, as the time intervals are very little and the object's movement starts to get very fast, which makes it hard for camera to catch. Thank you for listening to my presentation.